Hey there, happy Venus Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day deck pro reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box below for you to see. For this week's Venus Day deck pro reading, I'll be channeling with there is Mother Mary, who's supporting the Nicholas High School DS Good. If you look at Mother Mary, you'll see that she is known as the Virgin Mary. She's the mother of Jesus, and she's the wife of Joseph. She basically had a virgin birth, and Jesus, whatever. And she was visited by Archangel Gabriel and was told that, hey, you're gonna basically have you're gonna have the Son of God, and she is represents purity and miracles. And I asked Mother Mary myself, who are you and how would you like for me to describe you? And the following came up. Hold on, sorry. How do I do that? Cool. The zodiac signs, Gemini and Virgo came up, and she said, yet you can still have some nervousness, anxiety, honing it all in within you. It could be a lot. It could be overwhelming, knowing all the power and the harmony, the peace is within you. Getting something off the ground on your own, having the knowledge, the spiritual support to do so, especially from yourself more than externally. Divinely wise, earthworm energy. You are capable. You have the power. You have the power, the magic within you. You have all the tools. Getting started on your own, or it's your first time with something in the harmony and allowing flow. So that's there is Mother Mary for you, and I'll be channeling with her for this week's Venus Day deck pro reading. If you hear any extra sounds in this reading, know that life is lifing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And let's begin with this week's Venus Day deck pro reading. We'll be doing 3 readings. There's going to be one for the collective, one for Capricorn, and one for Aquarius. So we're going to start with the collective first. Okay. Bubbling. Okay, so for this week's Venus Day Depot reading, the topic is the Capricorn new moon energy. Again, we're starting with the collective. Wow. Okay, gotta make sure. Okay, so first card to come out is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The second. Hold on, let me see something. Not bad. Okay. Second card to come out is the Ace of Swords. Third card to come out is the Empress card. Fourth card to come out is the Eight of Cups. Fifth card to come out is the Justice card. Sixth card to come out is the Ace of Cups. Seventh card to come out is the Four of Swords. Eighth card to come out is the Chariot card. Ninth card to come out is the Eight of Pentacles. The 10th and last card to come out is the Page of Pentacles. And then bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all that, is the Star card. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the King of Pentacles. I'll be God damn it. Bottom of the deck, which is the semi the clarity cards, is the Moon card, Jacob's dream at Bethel. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is Eight of Chalices, which is Eight of Cups, the ascension of Jesus. Something about ascension in heaven. God damn it. I be god damn it. Something about heaven as well. Something about it's like high ascension and heaven and everything. Something could be related to mountains for people, like going super high in the mountains and everything. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out, is the Lovers. I can't really show you it. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Past Lives. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that's coming out. That came out is the Golden Spiral. Top of the deck, user watching this right now, is Moon Candy. There's some type of transition going on. And then spiraling up and stuff. Okay. So the first card to come out is the three. Oh, that's what I got. My bad. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, we're gonna do all that other stuff afterwards or whatnot. There's something here about awareness, communication, those that you mingle with often, the environment that you frequent. There's something here about social norms, social media, society, something about influence and how any of this can have influence on you or anything that's being talked about that is highlighted here. There's something here about, I heard there's something about transition. There's something about a new beginning, something about the self, individuality, having drive, motivation, initiating something. There could be something heavy about awareness and everything. Like there is no filter or whatnot or distraction, and it's like aware of something that is like in everyone's face or is like there, and no matter how much there's a distraction or like filters, like or something like that, like it's like seen through that. There could be something about maintaining individuality, um, maintaining individuality amongst like society, a crowd, or something like that. If you would like to, you could. I recommend watching Pluribus by Vince Gilligan. There's something here. Oh, some of y'all could be seeing 888 a lot, or you will be. Where did the thing go? Okay. Some of y'all could be seeing 888 a lot, or you will be. There's something here about 888 is not associated with luck for me, but it's coming up. There's something here about cycles, something here about like the subtle. That's what I mean. Something about some type of awareness. There's something here about the subtle. You know what popped up? Like that I don't know, people are on that side of TikTok, whatever. But like sometimes what will come up is on my TikTok is that there was something about like neurodivergence being able to see narcissists. And then like there was like one person or like two where like the narcissist is like amongst people like talking whatever, the sociopath and all that talking, and then they will glance over to the neurodivergent, and the neurodivergent will just be staring at them in their soul because they can see them even though other people can't. Something about that. Maybe something about a new cycle. Yeah, something subtle. Maybe something about the subconscious. That's that. Okay. And then this could be something about a disconnection. So either like some people are not putting in the work or something like that with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, and you need to focus, you need to be on top of something, you need to boss up. Or there's something about like needing to disconnect in order to like focus on something, or needing, and it's like disconnect in general, like or whatnot, in order to focus on something. Um, or it's like needing to disconnect from some type of group or those that you collaborate with or whatnot. There's some type of disconnection or something like that. And it's like to focus on something or refocus. And it's like, I don't know, becoming your own boss, or yeah, bossing up, taking some type of responsibility in some type of way. Independent, maybe. There's something about being independent. And then there's something here about clarity, being centered. It's like literally, it doesn't matter what distractions, who's there, what's going on, being super focused, laser focused, seeing the clarity and like living in that, being super centered. And it's something about in the back of your head, you knowing, like in the back of your head, you're able to like see or whatnot. Some of you, I don't know if people don't think you're looking, and then take it as whatever it is it could relate to you. But it's like the whole thing of like when people think you're not looking, but you looking the whole time. Your eyes don't gotta be on whatever you don't be really gotta. You could be doing something else, but you like paying attention or something like that. Or something is in like the back of your head. You know something, but you don't let something be known. Something about like water, always flowing. Um, it doesn't matter what rocks or blocks are there or which way or something. It's always like flowing. And then I'm getting like erosion. Something about progress. Process was coming up too, but like progress. And this could be like some type of universal force flow. And like there's something about transition, like things are always transitioning. It's always moving or whatnot. Something about free, yeah, free flowing. Yeah. And somebody could be starting something by themselves, like or whatnot. And it's like being the boss, you're a rookie, you're not a rookie. You're a rookie, but you're not a rookie type of thing. Um, there's also someone could just be moving on to better heights, higher, and like it's like moving towards where you're really being led. You could be intuitively led by this, or you have a feeling, or it's like your heart is pulling you somewhere, going towards something new. And some of y'all could be detaching or disconnecting or whatnot. Detaching or disconnecting or whatnot. And it's like free. It opens up the waterways. This could be like from people, collaboration or something like that. focus, having your eye on things that you're ruling, that you're in charge of. Mm. Yeah, there's something about some type of forward movement. Again, it's like a flow or whatnot. It's just like stream, just like going forward or whatnot, no matter what. Something like abundance. And there could be something like no matter what's going on, like being able to like still like work on something, do something, take some type of action no matter what. It's like you need to or that's what you're doing. I don't know if like there's like this energy of like distraction or attempting to stop or illusion or something like that, and like you need to or like someone just keeps on going anyway because like you have your mind on something, you're doing something or whatnot, and no matter what, this got to get done. This needs to happen. Something about a rebalance, and it's like it could be a whole thing of like starting over, but it's like readjusting. It's not. Is it really starting from the bottom though? It feels a little sort of like a clearing out, but like it's like you're more stable or something like that. You know, what came out as the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Some of y'all could be detaching, like I said, from other people, collaboration or something, whatnot. Um, or some of y'all need or may not be like working on something. You need to focus on something, or this detachment or whatever, because needing to focus on something super clear. There could be something about with like y'all creating. There could be some type of flow, abundance. And it's like you feel something, or it's like what your heart really desires or whatnot. I don't know if like there's something about sometimes you could get like lost in like when you're connecting with people and you're around people, whatever, sometimes you could get lost in that stream or that energy of others where you just have to like, whoa, what was my goal? What was my thing? You know what I mean? Before you get too lost in the sauce, you had to like reevaluate or something like that. And then there we go, reevaluate or something like that, rebalance, readjust, and then it opens up your heart again. It opens something up again, and then it's like you're aware. I wonder if somebody's like a bridge or is able to like transition, but it's like you're aware. It's awareness. I'm telling you, it's everywhere. Maybe somebody is omni aware. I forgot what it is, like omni, like everywhere. Your mind is everywhere. You are everywhere. You're every. It's like being able to see everything or something like that, but you're still like focused on something centered. But like eyes in the back of your head, around you, and everything. Randomly will pop up as seraphim. Progress, and it's like a new and all that stuff. Bottom of the summary of all that. There could be some type of transition. And again, it's like something about everywhere. Um, could be some cosmic stuff too. Yeah, it's progress, some type of forward movement. The wheels are turning. And it's something about like you're always new or on something on point. Top of deck, you to watch this right now, King of Pentacles. You're the boss, you in charge of something. Whether you really are in your job or in your life or in your family or just in general, like people can like see that you on top of something like all the time or whatnot. Like no matter if there's conflict, something about shining anyway. And it's like, again, you concentrating on something, put priorities and everything like that. No matter where the wind blows, having priority, being able to be centered. To clarify, did I show that? I didn't show that. Okay, so to clarify the whole entire spread, we got seven of chalices, which is seven of cups, the temptation of Christ. All, ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Seven of chalices, the temptation of Christ, and this is Matthew chapter 4, verse 9. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Then we got Justice card, the Ten Commandments. Two things where I see like somebody continue to see the vision no matter what. And then we got seven of feathers, which is seven of swords, Jacob the deceiver. Then we have Genesis chapter 27, verse 19. Jacob said to his father, I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done as you told me. Please sit up and eat some of my game so that you may give me your blessings. And then it came out with eight of feathers, Jonah trapped inside the fish. Jonah chapter 2, verse 2. He said, in my distress, I called to the Lord and he answered me from deep in the realm of the dead. I called for help and you listened to my cry. So I mean, it's like some type of distraction, and it's like when after they reached the promised land, and then Moses went up to the mountains or whatnot because he was divinely led by God to go up to the mountain so that he could get the Ten Commandments or whatnot. While he was up there, at least in like the movie that I've watched and everything, like people like just when he was gone, people just didn't know what to do. People started doing stuff or whatever. And then when he came back down, a lot of stuff happened. He was annoyed because it was like when I left, you guys literally got distracted and you guys did this stuff. Like what the fuck? They were doing some random stuff. Like they didn't have like I don't know, I guess the discipline or like their mind of their own. I don't know how to explain it. And then like once like their leader left or whatever, just for a bit to come back to see them doing some weird shit. Um so there's something about that and like distractions and just illusions and lies. There's something about like you gotta keep focused and stay on top of things no matter what. I don't know if people get restless or something like that. Something with that, y'all. I'm gonna read this. You have here gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. You have a gratitude. If you are struggling to make ends meet or experiencing challenging times in your career or business, you may overcome the present difficulty through gratitude. Stop dwelling on what you think is missing and be grateful for all you already have. There is so much in your life to be grateful for, and it is through gratitude that the universe showers you with blessings. There is no need for negativity and fear, for this only serves to block the universal stream of abundance from flowing through. Have faith and be grateful. Focus on that which is positive, and all will be resolved soon. You may expect a positive outcome over the coming 3 months. And there's a quote on the bottom that says, I give thanks for all the blessings in my life. I give thanks for all the abundance in my life. I am always safe. And I don't know if like something could like feel like it's not there, it's lost for, or it's quiet for a second, and like people could lose themselves or whatnot. I'm thinking about the book of Job, or like the story of Job, like all that stuff was happening, and you know, basically God and the devil was like, were like, okay, like he's gonna lose faith. But no matter what happened to Job, a lot of things happened. He lost a lot of things, even like people that he loved and everything like that. But he never lost his faith in God and everything like that. So it could be that, spiritually, energetically. It could just be like something where it's like your mindset. It could be something that you're working on, you're creating, or something like that. And we have here patchwork. Every piece of this patchwork is made of different patterns and color combinations in order to remind us that we do not need to all be going in the same direction to be connected. Can you picture how subjective truth can be when we all live in the very same world in different realities? Oh, watch Pluribus, I'm telling you. Like, if you can. Each point of this painting is a soul. Each shape is a group, and despite their differences, they are one. All are working together for the same purpose, to create balance and energy and to spread it around a map of unity. Differences are to the world what shades are to color, an opportunity to highlight each other's vibrance, beauty, and authenticity. We are one. I will be by your side. We have here Libra heavy. We have here um, Taurus. We have here Cancer, and we have here Aquarius. Um, you could be in those signs. The signs could be in your chart. Could be anybody around you. It could be the planetary placements, the energy of this reading, all that stuff. Mm-mm-mm. We have here the moon. There could be something with the crescent moon specifically, but there's something here with the moon. Um, yeah, something subconscious or subtle or something like that. Oh, this just fell out. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. We have here presumptuous, which is an adjective meaning of a person or their behavior, failing to observe the limits of what is permitted or appropriate, excessively bold or forward. I don't know. Do you have to be like that? Oh, this fell out too. And we have here the ultimate. Something about going beyond. You can go beyond the beyond and all that stuff. So that's that for the collective reading for this week's Venus Day Deca reading. Let's go on to Capricorn. Mm, 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 mm. All right. So let us go. Okay. All right. So this is for the Capricorns. Happy almost birthday. Yeah, the Capricorn new moon energy. All right, let's go. Okay, so again, this is for the Capricorn for the Capricorn new moon energy. The card to come out is the King of Pentacles. Second card to come out is the Four of Swords. Third card to come out is the Queen of Rods, which is the Queen of Wands. Fourth card to come out is the Hierophant card. Fifth card to come out is the Five of Rods, Five of Wands. Sixth card to come out is the Nine of Pentacles. Seventh card to come out is the Five of Swords. Eighth card to come out is the Seven of Swords. Ninth card to come out is the Three of Swords. And the 10th and last card to come out is the Temperance card. Bottom of the deck, the summary of all of that is the Tower card. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Two of Rods. It feels like being like the responsible one amongst chaos, amongst whatever stuff, just being like having yourself together amongst things that could even be mentally like fucked or up in the air. Sheesh. Oh, and the king is the last one standing, baby. Someone play no games. Bottom of the deck, the summary of the clarity cards we have here is Four Candles, which is Four Wands, the Ark brought to Jerusalem. Top of the deck, he's watching this right now, is the Five of Chalices, the Prodigal Son. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of all that, is color. Top of the deck, the usually watching this right now, is sexual stuff a lot. Intimacy. I said this yesterday too. It's something like I kind of a little bit said it. This is some sexual shit. You know, I did say this a while ago too for Cappies or whatnot when I used to just do Scorpio, Sagittarius. No, I think it was the last, like from Scorpio to like Pisces or something like that. But I did say this. I don't know if somebody is trying to like mentally seduce someone. You know what I mean? Um, maybe something with purity and like purity and like, white birds. But I don't know, there's something about like attempting to seduce someone, and it's like having to do with the mental in a way, subtly going on for Capricorn stuff. It could be sexual stuff when it comes to Capricorn and temptation and, you know, seduction. hmm I said this for Capricorn a while ago. Like, someone could just, like, literally. And I mentioned that one episode of Soft White Underbelly when the girl just, like, she demonstrated what she does. Like, and then she knew how to snap into it and snap right back out of it, like, just to get a dude's money, just to provide like the illusion of, I don't know, a good time and all that stuff. hmm It's crazy. The Queen of Rods is here. That's wild. And it's randomly. So this could be like someone trying to do this to you, whether you're a man, you're a woman who likes women, you're a man who likes men, all that fluid stuff. Or, this could be something like to you, or you could be just like that woman and you're doing that. And then what came to my head is that, flip it and reverse it. It's your is that part where, uh this is what I'm saying. I don't be judging shit like that. It's the whole thing where the part where she says, I want to say this specific, but she says, "Ain't no shame, ladies. Do your thing. Just make sure you're ahead of the game." So ain't no shame, baby. Do your thing. Just make sure you're ahead of the game, okay? There ain't no judgment right here. I'm just being real, whatnot. You could be that girl. You could be that guy that know how to put it on, or whatnot. What's it called? I don't remember what the name of that song is. I'm not gonna look it up. We're gonna waste time. And I said that because, yeah, I'm not gonna go further. Let me leave it alone. Cause I'm thinking about Capricorns that I see in my head, like they using what they got, you know. Um, and I just feel like if you got it, okay. And then what's it called? Bottom of the deck, the summary of the card that came out is Chic. Top of the deck, used Russians right now is Butterfly. Okay, so, yeah, we showed everything, right? Bottom of the deck, the tower, top of the deck, use watch now, two of rods. So let's get into it. Y'all got a lot of fives. A lot of fives. Y'all could be seeing a lot of fives, 555, or 4 5s, or you will be or whatnot. Something about that is your confirmation. Right? Is that it? Okay, yeah. So yeah, there could be something about change. There could be something about a change, transitioning. There could be something about joy, jovial, happiness, or whatnot. There could be something about the sun and the light and shining. There could also be something about children, inner child, childhood, or something like that. Some of y'all like your aura. I don't know if it's your hair, the way you look, or it's just like your energy. It's your aura. Or there is something about an aura. Some There's something here about I feel like it's like transitioning and adjusting and flow here. There's something here about harmony, balance, something with unions, could be friendship, business partnerships, family, friends, romantic partners. There's something here about like flashy too, something the way something looks. You know what I'm getting, y'all? I have to say it's literally like the strip club. Like they put on these huge, like these big stilettos. They spray like the glitter on them. Um, they have different things. They have and they shop for like these cute like you know it's not bathing suits. It's like these, tops and bottoms and stuff. Like people could think like, oh, it's just string on them or whatever, string up their crack or whatever. But they are real like I'm gonna be so blunt. They're real strategic with it, and I think it's cute personally, or whatnot. I know there's like different things in that or whatever, but there's certain stuff in it. And then I'm thinking about this one spiritual lady that I know about. I forgot what her name is, but she does have a botanica that's like, and she's into water spirits and stuff like that. She has a botanica or whatnot, and it's to also welcome those who are dancers and who use the water spirit stuff. So I like her because I just love when people can find their way and energies of that. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, there's something about that or whatnot. That is so interesting that she's coming up. I don't know why. Interesante. And then just certain stuff is coming up. I don't feel like mentioning it. It's just like there were some women. Y'all not gonna get it. That's what I mean. That's why I do like soft white underbelly. A lot of people don't because they think he's exploiting and stuff. I don't think so. I don't know how to really voice what it is, but certain people get certain energies, okay? And there is like danger and stuff in that, right? But then there are certain things where I'm telling you, God is everywhere, okay? And certain people and things are in place for certain reasons. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay. But I was thinking about that. Cardi B keeps coming up. I'm sorry. Not really. Yeah. And it's just like there's something about like just flashy attention, grabbing attention, diamonds and all that stuff. And then there's something here about uh, ascension, expanding, bigger or higher point of view, moving forward, progression. Mhm. Mhm. And then there's something here about it could be something with animals. Somebody's like super like steady and sturdy in this thing. Like that's what I mean. She was able to the girl, she knew how to like snap into it and quickly snap out. Like I don't know how to explain it. And maybe this is like business type of thing. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to explain it because it's gonna sound so like I mean, we are talking about Capricorn, it's the devil card, so but anyways, but it's like I understand certain things. Um what you call it? And then there could be something with money or being the boss or and there's definitely independence here. Some of y'all could like have animals, something about a farm, or like they're connected to nature, or like something about grounded, the earth or whatnot. Like you're very good at it, you're in there or whatnot. And it's like things are happening. Like that's what I mean. Okay, so this could be happening. Okay, okay, it's could be either way. Like you're doing this, or this could happen to someone or whatnot. Or it's could happen to you or whatnot. And this is where you, amongst the bullshit and like the mind fuckery and the illusions or whatnot, needing to be so centered and focused or whatnot, or like what I said for the collective, there's something about being omni aware or whatnot. Like you could think that like I'm not seeing what's going on, but I see what's going on type shit. Um, because there's like a lot of like it feels like mind fuckery, games, trickster energy, um, competitive, trying to hurt someone's feeling, fuck with someone's mind, but it's like you need to or you are very centered, meditative, concentrated. And it's like people may see certain things, but it's like you got something else in your pocket type of thing. Okay. No matter how much dust is tossed up energetically, conflict and everything like that, it's like you knowing which way to go. Some of you are like very intuitive, or you just know the way. I'm getting the whole thing of like you could be like an observer or just something super potent about your energy or something like that, or something with like magic or whatnot. And it's like no matter like how much is tossed up in the air, you knowing the direction or whatnot. Um, and I don't know if people can somebody's noticing this, you're noticing this about somebody, or like I'm just saying this or whatnot. Some of y'all are like alchemists. I always get Harry Potter stuff with Capricorn because I just feel like you guys are Earth and it's like physical, tangible shit. So whereas everybody else could be like developing that or it's like psychic stuff or whatever, it's like for real, real thing, like or whatnot. Some of y'all are alchemists, priestess or something like that. Um There's something about also keeping your stuff together, um, moderation, keep and everything, even when things seem to like go up in flames or randomly shift or whatnot, you're still like on top of it. And maybe it's because of something about like you are like a priestess or like you're just an alchemist, you're on top of things or whatever. um there is so much like multiverse stuff going on, y'all. And it's gonna sound so crazy what I'm about to say, but no one expects like a priestess to be a stripper. It's crazy in the multiverse. I'm gonna leave it alone. And it may sound, oh my gosh, she's being so disrespectful. Far from it. I'm telling you, far from it. Okay. So this is the type of stuff I personally kind of like because I like things. Anyways, to clarify the one types that we have here, the oh no, before we do that, let's go in order. I'm sorry. Um And then I just want to say too, it's like, Jesus was amongst like certain, it's crazy. I was reading Matthew just now. So, so I was reading like chapter what's it called? The book of Matthew or whatever. And like it was part of it in one of the chapters, basically it was saying that Jesus wasn't amongst good people. He was amongst people who were sick. He was amongst people who were into things. And then like he made one of the disciples. I might be wrong. I apologize, but he made one of the disciples um he made one of the tax collectors his disciples and stuff, and people were like, why would you make a tax collector, da, da, da. Why would you make this demonic person? Y'all don't get it. I'm telling you, you don't. God is everywhere. But anyways, I will move on. What you call it? um and it's like, how do you expect God to reach people if you're like that? And this is why I didn't like about church when we were there. I personally experienced it when people would come off the street into church when I was little, the way that the everybody would stare at them. And then like you can hear the preacher start like switching their tones and shit. And then some people would stay and then leave afterwards. Or some people in the middle of it would notice and they would leave because it's like, you saying come as you are and all this stuff. But when people do, how are you supposed to reach people when y'all doing that weird stuff? Hmm? But anyways, so first we have here King of Pentacles or whatnot. There's something about just being your own boss, being the boss in charge of stuff. It feels like independence or whatnot. Um, You could, or there's something here, somewhere here, energy of being that person that like people could go to, can fall on and everything like that. Again, I was reading Matthew, and when Jesus was just going throughout towns and stuff, like people were just coming to him, needed to touch his robe and everything. I was talking about in the collective reading about Moses and everything. As soon as like Moses left, like people went haywire. Like or whatnot. And it's something about centeredness, holding a frequency and aura. There's something about someone being a priestess, or whatnot, like spiritual autonomy, holding up the word or whatnot, holding up the word. Amongst chaos, being independent and still holding up the word, holding the purity, the sacred holder of sacredness or whatnot. There's some, and it's like, yes, amongst all the mind fuckery and all that stuff. Keep being able to keep it together. Even maybe to alchemize the energy, bottom of the deck, the summary of all that. There's something here about some type of sudden upheaval, things going up in flames and everything like that. And some of y'all, like I said, could alchemize that. Um, there was like a flood somewhere. I forgot. There was like a flood somewhere, and like, while like certain, it's like natural disasters and stuff like that in general, and like just pictures and videos of people just like swimming in the flood. Like there was this one where it really came up where the dude like was in a flood, and RIP and my condolences to people who passed away in that, all right? I'm not trying to make fun of this stuff, but he was in his kayak or his canoe, like going in the flood, like literally having a good old time, like just alchemizing, like flying when like the hurricane just drifting your wings on the wind as like the hurricane is happening or something like that. All of that, I don't know. And but yeah, that, and then Yes, nine of rods. That's beautiful. Wow. And it's like what uh so, oh that is I really am not trying to do this, but it's like it's alchemizing. It's like dancing in the rain. Even though I don't think rain is negative, but or whatever it is, like challenging or something like that. There was also that video of someone like during a hurricane just dancing in it or like doing some weird stuff. I remember that. It's like upholding things, upholding like jovial like happiness or whatnot, even amongst things. And it's something about to be able to persevere as changes are happening, transformation, being able to persevere no matter like the changes and everything like that. Whatever happens, good, bad, or whatever the wording is and everything like that. Top of the deck, you usually watch this right now is Two of Wands because so focused you need to know the path, like you know the way or whatnot, the direction, no matter how much. Ooh, and then I'm getting the compass, and then Pocahontas, and the whole thing with the compass, and like it doesn't matter. And then I'm getting the whole thing with the magnets and the magnetism and the stuff, the magnetite in like bees and birds and like how animals and stuff like that, like no matter what happens, knows where to go and how to move and everything without a compass and stuff like that because of like Earth's magnetic pull and all that stuff. And then super clear, super centered, super balanced. You're a rookie, but you're not a rookie, Capricorn. You're a wizard, Harry. Ah, you could not be a wizard. Oh, yeah, you are. All right, to clarify the whole entire thing, we got the four, the five of feathers, just five of swords, King Saul's tragic downfall, First Samuel chapter 28, verse 17. The Lord has torn the kingdom out of your hands and given it to one of your neighbors, to David. And then we have here Knight of Candles, and it says here Joshua, leader of faith, Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go, everywhere, everywhere, every freaking where. I God damn it. We have here two of candles, Elijah on Mount Carmel. First Kings chapter 18, verse 21. Elijah went before the people and said, how long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, follow him. Trust, oh, don't trust, baby. King of Candles, King of David, Second Samuel, chapter 7, verse 9. I have been with you wherever you have gone and have cut off all your enemies from before you. Now I will make your name great, like the names of the greatest men on earth. That's to clarify the whole entire spread. Oof, be strong, know the way. All that is said there, even amongst like tragedies and stuff like that. Know that you will be good. You are good forever and ever. Amen. We have here ascension. And it says here, trying to gain a higher spiritual state of awareness may feel like a long and slow process. Yet remember that a part of you exists always in a higher spiritual state. Higher consciousness is a knowing and wisdom far beyond words or explanation. It is your true nature, the eternal light of your soul. There is no point trying to reach it, just as there is no point trying to escape your physical reality. To ascend spiritually is to accept and love your physical reality. Higher consciousness means being fully present in each moment. Stop trying to reach it, and you may realize you're already there. Omnipotence. Oh, omnipresence. There we go. I found it. I found it. Omnipresence and also omni awareness and everything like that. We also have here flower of the wind. Yeah, flower of the wind. There is a fresh wind outside singing a song for you. If you can find a moment of peace and silence, you'll be able to hear its whispered message of love and pride. The wind is proud to carry your beautiful soul from one adventure to the next. Today, remember that you are loved and supported in every circumstance through the power of your intention. Determine clearly the direction you want for your life. Define your goals and priorities. Then imagine yourself as light as a feather or as a flower flying in the air and seeing where the wind takes you. Just open your eyes and follow the signs. I don't know why. This always like reminds me of like a compass for some reason. I don't know why. And then I'm getting like the colors of the wind by Pocahontas or whatnot. Um, can you paint with all the colors of the wind? We have our eagle, which is the bad, and then the bad one with the bad meaning of it. It says toxic positivity, not addressing the real issues, masking hardship with joy, maybe putting on a face like everything is okay, but it really isn't. And it could be in finances, home, health, etc., etc. Something feels empty. It looks good, but it's empty. And it says feels like all a show, celebrity, well known. People like realness. Okay. And I keep forgetting this. It's been coming up. I don't know how to say it. The quote is like, "Those who matter won't care, and those who care don't freaking matter." Cause somebody gonna get it. I get it. We have here year, Jera dash A, and it says year, peace, prosperity, fruitful harvest. Cause you gonna, that's what I think about Capricorn too. You gonna get what you gonna get. You gonna get it, no matter what. You gonna get it. You gonna don't get it. And there's could be something about like even if it takes a year, years or something like that. Um, and then it's like the longevity of it anyway. Like, and then I don't think this is always true. I think it's sometimes true. If you get it quick, it could go away quick. But if you develop it and like brick by brick, it's not. It's gonna last to the end of time, whatever. But I don't think that's always true. But I think that. But sometimes I think it's true. Um, we have here Taurus, the battle, the bad meaning has the zodiac sign Sagittarius here, and it says haughtiness, energetic exhaustion, snappy, burnt out, too invested in material world things, avaricious, needing moderation, balance. Is this something you need? Or something like that. All right. That's that for oh wait, and then the signs. We have here Taurus and Sagittarius and Aries and mhm, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aries. You could be any of those signs. The signs could be in your chart. It could be the energy of this reading. It could be the planetary placements, all that stuff. So that's that. There's Capricorn again. Happy almost birthday. That's that for your reading for this week's You say that for reading the topic, the Capricorn new moon energy. Yeah, so I'm gonna go on to Aquarius. Okay, I just gotta reset. All right. All right, dearest Aquarius. All right. So, welcome, dearest Aquarius, to your reading. For this week's Venus Day Deck reading, the topic, the Capricorn New Moon energy. Let us begin. Okay. So, first card to come out is the King of Swords. Second card to come out is the Justice card. Third card to come out is the Ten of Swords. Fourth card to come out is the Lover's card. Fifth card to come out is the Two of Swords. Sixth card to come out is the High Priestess. Seventh card to come out is the Eight of Pentacles. Eighth card to come out is the Ten of Cups. Ninth card to come out is the Ten of Pentacles. And the 10th and last card to come out is the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the summary of all of that is... My bad, y'all. Yeah, bottom of the deck, the summary of all that is the Fool card. Top of the deck, keys to watch this right now is Page of Cups. Are you feeling risky? Are you feeling risky there, Aquarius? Because you know, and you the boss like that anyway. When I pop out like this. Pop out right quick. Pop out like this. Oi. Unfortunately, that's too much. That's too much again. So we gonna... Bottom of the deck, which is a summary from the clarity cards, is Knight of Grange, which is Knight of Pentacles. Jacob works for Laban. Top of deck, usually watching this right now, is the Page of Chalices, Page of Cups, Samuel, the boy prophet. Bottom of the deck, the summary of the card that came out is Gratitude. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Liberation. Aw, look at the star. I don't know if there's something about deciding fate, deciding some that is so big, okay, to say right now, but deciding someone's fate, I wouldn't be surprised because we do share Saturn with um Capricorn. Something about karma and deciding someone's fate. That's something big to say, but something about that, it feels like that for some reason. Okay. I don't know if this is how people feel or something like that. You could, if you would like to, um, watch the collective reading because one of image here was in the collective reading, I believe. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the cards that came out, is NT. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Mother of Pearl. It could be something with the flower of life or whatnot. Okay, so let's begin. I said all this stuff. Yes, we'll do all the stuff after. So, some of y'all could be seeing a lot of tens, 10, 10, just a lot of tens, a lot of ones and zeros, a lot of ones or whatnot. Um, yeah, there's something here about, there could be something about reputation. There could be something here about hard work. There could be something here about the industry, celebrity. There could be something about diligence, temptations, possibly addictions. There could be something about an end leading to a new beginning, alpha and omega. There's something here about a balance, something here about stability, resources, value, worth. There's something heavy with worth, value, reputation, and all that stuff. Net worth, status. There could be something where, like, again, our resources. There's something about like resources, like you earn it, or it's just like also networking, um, who you know, what you have, and everything like that. And there's something about stability, being steady. Hmm. There could be some type of reset or rebalance. And then I think that's pretty much that. Mm, 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 mm. There's something about putting a stop to something. It's like a decision. And in this deck, the Bible deck, the King of Swords is the story of like, and I said this in one of the readings, I forgot which one. It's the story of like the a mother who gave birth to a child and like basically another woman like stole her child, kidnapped her child and said that it was her child, and they had to go to court and basically like to put an end to it and to like decide whose child it is or whose child to get. Um, Basically, and I say look up the story further if you would like to. It's this whole thing of like he was about to like kill the child or whatever, and then the real mother stood up and it's like, can the real mother please stand up, please stand up, please stand up, the whole Eminem song. The real Slim Shady, please stand up, please stand up, please stand up, or whatnot. And then basically, the real mom, because she has a connection to her child, literally leaped to protect her child, and that's how they figured out that oh, that was the real mom or whatnot versus the one who kidnapped her child. That's some wild shit, you know. The Bible has some crazy stories. So something with that, there's something about just putting an end to something, making a decision. And it's like, okay, like if this is the way it goes, this is the way it goes. There's something about also like the eyes closed, maybe like meditation or something like that. And maybe you need to turn off something, maybe turn off what you see so you can like hear correctly, you could feel correctly or something like that. And it just puts an end to something, a stop to something. There's something here heavy about balance or whatnot. I don't know if you're the decider or of something or like something decided for you. I feel like you're the decider. This is crazy. I think that's what it is. Uh there's something with a child as well, and both of them are page of chalices. That's crazy because I showed you that here. There's something about also purity and sacredness, but yeah, there's something about a reset, a rebalance, or whatnot. A restart, and it's like a cosmic universal one, setting things straight or whatnot. Maybe you are like the holder of that, you are or whatnot, keeping things sacred or whatnot. Maybe you, or is there some you, or there's something, an energy here of like being the helper or being that manifested physical thing of the universe that helps the universal force of balance or whatnot. This is so interesante. And then there's something here about building stability and everything like that. Again, there's something with a child, building stability or whatnot, building maybe like a home, maybe a family, like a steady network or community, or like the whole thing of like legacy, maybe building that and focus and being very precise, detailed about it and everything that's here. And there's something here about just keeping the purity of things and whatnot, keeping the purity of stuff. Maybe also keeping the whims of things. Maybe something about keeping things like sacred and lighthearted, maybe safe or whatnot. I don't know, some of y'all bringing children into the world and building for that or whatnot. There's something about genuine, keep something pure and happy. There's something about imagination, being able to uphold some type of like imagination and all that stuff. Mm, yeah, and you are, or there's some energy here of being like the decider. Some of you could be like priestess, priest, oracles, or whatever labels and stuff this is. And it's all about like new beginnings, restarts, and stuff like that. Are some of y'all like judges or something like that? Or I don't know why social worker came up as well. You know what I got to? I don't know if some of y'all work with DIFUS or something like that. That's interesting. Y'all could be like the spiritual court type of thing, where there's something with Saturn here. And there's something about like with upholding the justice, the upholding a system, upholding the balance or whatnot. And I feel like it's upholding sacredness, keeping something sacred and safe. Um, mhm. And then it's like whatever is impure or is not it, like killing it, cleaning it or whatnot. Okay, Aquarius is the star card, and everything like that. They get water and they pour it out to humanity. So it's like also just making sure, I guess, the fountain is clear because you're pouring it out to humanity or pouring it out to something or whatever, making sure that's clear. And then if it's not, needing to clean it up, needing to clean the water up or something like that, or if there's something that has been clogging it or has been making it dirty, getting rid of it or something like that so it can flow and it could be clean again. And then there's something here. Some of y'all, there's something with marriage. Oh, that's so nice. There's something with marriage or like just like divinely connected family, community or something like that. And I feel like there's something about safe and like upholding this space or family or legacy or something like that. And there's something about it's like making a decision. If you're not clear about something, needing to meditate and center and then like make the decision or something like that, contemplating about stuff. And then what starts out as the King of Swords, being the decider of stuff, being like a wise leader or whatnot. Some of y'all like you could be a judge or whatnot, or you have some type of responsibility where like your say or something like that, gavel on the table or something like that. And then like I said, if you're in DIFUS, like it's very important because like of course you're dealing with children and children get trauma from that stuff. So like in that system especially, and I'm thinking about is it Gabriel? Gabriel, I forgot his name. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but that whole thing, and they did not uphold no justice for that kid. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me emotional, real emotional, because I would have taken that kid right the fuck out there. Everybody saw what was going on, and like y'all still, but anyways, yeah, and then it's like putting a stop to something or ending things, and it's to like without wholesome flow or balance or whatnot. Um, and if there's something that's toxic that has, ooh, yeah, and it's like, yes, Gemini is that elephant in the room, to things that are weird, but everybody's upholding. Yeah, uh-huh. So I did watch an Aquarius on Soft White Underbelly this one day or whatever. I believe she was an Aquarius. And it was because her birthday was a certain day. And she was the elephant in the room or whatever, where everybody was trying to uphold this what do they call it? This PDF file. They were upholding a PDF file in the family. And she just like was the whistleblower, basically. I don't know if somebody's a whistleblower or there's something about an upheld like toxic flow and coming and then somebody dropping in or whatever and like being like, yo, something's wrong here, something is weird or whatnot. And just like breaking that or whatnot. Something could be like confusing and weird. And it's like getting clarity on it and then calling judgment on it and then clearing it up type of thing. And it's like something about being the bridge or whatnot, or like the sacred keeper, like I said, with the Aquarius, the star card, and upholding clearness and whatnot. So if something is weird or blocking and it's not right, like coming in there, dropping in, or whatnot, and like calling it out or whatnot, sacred keeper. And there's something about also, yeah, not even being able to be distracted by this bullshit or what. Oh, not being able to be distracted by it. Your focus is love or whatnot, no matter what. You can't help it. That's your being or something like that. Um, and then there's something about also legacy. I mean, you could be also the karmic breaker in your family or something like that. And then like breaking some weird karmic stuff or whatever, and then upholding something better that's like longevity, legacy, and all that stuff. There's something with family too or whatnot. Um, and then, yeah, centeredness. Like some of y'all are visionary, you need to center a lot, clear your mind and your energy a lot, or something like that. Bottom of the summary of all that. The Fool card, yeah, some type of new beginning, and yeah, the Tower card and all that stuff. Needing to burn it all down just to build back something up something, build back something up better. And then what randomly came in my head is like, I don't know if they did this for all of the homes or whatnot, but lead, when they found out that lead was toxic or whatnot, and the paint and the homes or whatever, they've been, whenever they renovate or whatnot, they basically like take certain things down that has lead in it and rebuild it with like a healthier chemical or thing or whatnot without lead. Mm, yeah, it's like getting things back on track, on the right track. The sacred keeper, getting things back all right on track, on board, and then to clarify that you got the page of cups. You got the page of cups. You as you're watching this right now, there's something new. I don't know if your child is like this, you're realizing this, or it's like ever since you were a child, or there's something about youth, or like you never lost that energy or whatnot, that purity, that purity, that clearness or whatnot. Never lost it, and it's always been there, upholding it. Transformation. Yeah, and it's like upholding it. It doesn't matter like what changes happen or whatever, just upholding it as you even like journey through life and stuff like that, upholding this like purity, this childlike thing, whim, imagination, and everything like that. And then to clarify the whole entire spread, you got the Tower card, the Tower of Babel, and you got the Judgment card, the Last Judgment, and you got here the Temperance card, Mary and Martha. And yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's like the decider. I'm telling you, the decider. That's it. And something about you can't serve two gods. Which one are you? We're gonna put this in this place, and we're gonna put this in this place, and have things running the way it needs to run. Um, Something, I don't know if something is like wrong that's going on, and being that alchemist, that priestess, or being some type of energy that sets it straight, and it is what it is. The whole thing of like, I cannot tell a lie type of thing. Some of y'all could be related to Mother Moot. There's something with the star and your third eye. Beyond, you belong to the universe, to God. And it's like God put you there or something like that to do this. Like this is like, I mentioned spiritual bait before. I don't remember how long ago or which reading it is, but something about that. I'm gonna leave that alone though. Then we have here illumination. Your creativity is blocked at present because you are not expressing how you truly feel. To unblock your creativity, you need to express your feelings. Creativity is first and foremost about self-expression. Every piece of art, no matter what the subject or style, is a self portrait. Express everything you feel inside you, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, or ugly. Everything is valid, so don't place judgments or restrictions on yourself. Your creativity has no boundaries apart from those you place on it yourself. Creativity is the essence of your life. And self expression is creativity's voice. Self expression heals and liberates you. It illuminates your mind and heart. All you need to do is let your feelings come through. Yeah, so you gotta like be, express your truth and everything like that because it helps with something here or whatnot. Then we have her blooming earth. Two powerful goddesses, Kuan Yin and Gaia, also known as Pachamama, have brought their energies together to inspire this mandala. It has been created with the intention of bringing protection and harmony into your home and life. Like a protective mother, your heart thrives with compassion for the beings of this world, and your soul longs for peace. This natural tranquility can get disturbed and bring frustration when you feel powerless before an event or a situation. As much as you want to make the world happy, you just can't save everybody. So let it be. Don't put too much pressure on yourself and use your empathy as an asset to raise compassion and spread harmony. And then we have here, those who have eyes to see will see, those who have ears to hear will hear, okay? And then we have here, Flower of the Soul. This mandala has been created with the energy and colors of seven crystals related to your seven chakras. It acts as a gateway to access and manifest the deepest of your soul's requests. Become more aware of your energy centers. Becoming more aware of your energy centers can help you align your life and choices to your inner truth and peace. Color therapy is an excellent way to nourish your chakras. Very simply, place your focus on a certain area of your body or aspect of your life and find its related chakra color. At that point, you can start working with their healing properties consciously by wearing color themed clothes, eating color themed foods, or through visualization. The only limit is your imagination. Then we have here Libra, Gemini, we have here Pisces, and we have here, yeah, Libra heavy, and we have Libra heavy, and that's about it. It could be Aquarius here too. We have here the planet Venus. It rules Libra and Taurus. It could be money, relationships, yeah, money, relationships, and stuff like that. I'm getting like feminine as well. So there could be something here, whatnot. We have our Mother Azuli. If you would like to, there's I forgot which reading it is this week. Mother Azuli came up or whatnot. Was it yesterday? I forgot. But yeah, Mother Azuli came up the other day or whatnot. So if you want to read, watch, I think it might be yesterday, the Jupiter Day charm pull or something like that, maybe. But yeah, so we have a Mother Azuli. If you look up Mother Azuli, you'll see that she is a voodoo goddess, a loa of love, beauty, lavishness, luxury, prosperity, passion. She is the protector of women, children, and outcasts. She has a knife in one hand and Tijan Petrol, her son, in the other. She has a cut on her face. And some people say it's because she had a fight with her sister or people tried to cause her harm. And then what should one call it? Ask Mother Urzuli or myself, who are you and how would you like for me to describe you? The following came up, the number sequence 1, 2, 3 came up. She said progression on the path, your path, ascension, protective, boundaries, no means no energy, vigilance, diligence, travel, movement, either physically, a location, the world, and or energetically, cutting something off, putting a stop to something in order to move forward, cutthroat, mermaids, snakes, and yin yang energy. Heavy with the yin yang energy because we have yin yang there or whatnot. And then the last charm that we have here is wonderful, wonderful. We have here is rewind. There's something about a reset going back, or what a reset going back, needing to fix something. There's something about like maybe if it's on me rewinding and starting over again or something like that, rewinding and starting over, or like renovation if something is old, not it, and then renovating. Or there could be something about primordial needing to, because I did say that for one of the readings too, needing to like go back to like the beginning, what has worked in the past or something. So that's that. There's Aquarius for this week's Venus Day deck per reading. The topic, the new moon, the Capricorn new moon energy. This was your reading. If you'd like a personal reading, y'all, you could visit my link tree or you could email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And yeah, I'd rather you email me, honestly. I have my email there. But yeah, peace out.